Sometimes it's a little confusing to me. All these people sitting on their high horses, looking down on us for smoking the plant, growing a plant. Well, I believe in nature's laws. I just want to be free.
From the mountaintops where the wind blows to the green valleys down below, when the snow melts and the rivers flow. I just
What up, what up, what up? This is Wicked Dope, Growing Dope with your host, Wicked Dope. Here to go over everything to do with cannabis, or as I'm going to be calling it a lot here, dope, because it's dope. Today what I'm going to do is I want to go over a topic not very many people talk about, terpenes. There's a lot of information about it, so I'm going to go ahead and just get started. A terpene is a compound that is stacks of carbon atoms that give taste, color, and smell. They're mostly found in plants and insects out in the wild to be used for protection, locating, and reproduction. However, though, in cannabis, we like to light them on fire and smoke them because they do some really awesome things. The main terpene that is found in cannabis is myrcene, and it actually depicts on whether or not it's indica or sativa. If you have a concentration higher than 0.5% per gram, gram of bud, if 0.5% of that gram has myrcene in it, it's going to be an indica. It gives you more of a sedating effect. But if it's under 0.5%, it's a sativa. It gives you more energy. The lower the myrcene, the more energetic you feel from the cannabis. Big fan of myrcene, especially when you mix it with linalool, because linalool is also a terpene that is found in indica. It's what gives a plant its purple color and that grapish kind of taste. And it also is really good for insomnia because it puts you to sleep. Just like myrcene, like I said, has a high concentrations, your ass is going to be in the couch. Another real good one is limonene. Limonene is found in sativas. It's what gives it that citrusy kind of taste. The most dominant that you can find limonene in is Super Lemon Haze. Awesome fucking plant. However, though, a lot of people don't like limonene because limonene can give you a lot of adverse side effects. It's why it gives you cottonmouth, the paranoia, and it can be an appetite suppressant. A lot of people smoke weed because they want to eat. I'm one of those people. I like food. Now, there is some terpenes can only be found. I went over some, the indica, linalool, limonene, sativa. But there's other ones that are found only in hybrids, like when you take the two and you mix them together. And those are carphyllene or humulene. Carphyllene is more for like inflammation and has more of a like earthy, almost musky taste to it, as opposed to humulene, which has more of a fruity, more sweeter taste to it, as opposed to carphyllene. Both of them are really good for inflammation and antidepressant and anxiety. But for the most part, a lot of people smoke them because they don't put you down or lift you up. They kind of keep you at a nice calm. Now, like those were just some primaries. Those are what's mostly found in cannabis. Now, there's also some that are secondary terpenes that, if they can be found in high concentrations, they can be bad for you. I'm not going to go over all of them because there's literally 157 of them. So we're only going to go over a few. As opposed to primaries, there's 75 of them bitches, and I only know 4. Well, the big one you want to avoid is finchol. Finchol, it can be found in sativas, and it's mostly found in the plant basil. And if you smoke too much of it, it will give you an excruciating headache. So, fuck that one. I avoid finchol like it's going out of business. Another one you want that I like to avoid is terpenine. Terpenine can give you really bad muscle cramps. And, well, when you're smoking weed, that's not what you want. You don't want to be hurting. You want to be feeling good. So, terpenine, it's not something you want to smoke. Now, a lot of people are like, I don't even know what the fuck the terpenes are in this shit. Well, that's a problem that we have all over the United States currently. Not very many places tell you what terpenes are in weed, and that's what dictates the effect that you're going to have. Because THC doesn't actually get you high. It just drives it. Now, to understand all that, I have to go into a whole other topic, and I'm going to get to that one later, which is the endocannabinoid system. And that dictates how each terpene affects each cannabinoid and how they merge together and create the entourage effect, which, like I said, I'll go into that at a later date. So I went over some basics on some terpenes just to give you guys a little bit of information on it, because eventually I'm gonna get into growing weed, and you're gonna see me grow some plants, and y'all gonna hear me saying some shit that I like to just discuss now, so I don't have to explain it later. Terpenes are one of them. Deuces, motherfuckers.
Smoking the plant, growing a plant. Well, I believe in nature's law.